Good morning, everyone.
Today is Saturday. The weather is a bit dull. It's raining all night and in Glasgow. Hopefully, where you are, the weather is better. So let's, first of all, connect your body and mind together. Forget everything around you and connect with yourself. Breath is one of the main vehicles for that to happen. So let's sit in the Gyan Mudra, eyes closed for 30 seconds. Take a gentle, deep breathing in and out, trying to connect with yourself. Forget everything around you. Your body is your asset, your liability. Not your husband, not your wife, not your children. If you're healthy, you can look after them. If you're not, you need looked after. Excellent. Now sitting in Gyan Mudra, first, before we do the pranayama, we have to wake up all the chakras, especially from solar plex, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and the crown chakra, to get the maximum benefit of pranayama. And the sound of Om helps to do that. You start with belly button, ah, ah, then make your mouth, oh, and then close your mouth, Just saying Om is not good enough. You have to start with ah, ah. That's why you do 80% ah, short O, and then That will help to wake up vibrate the whole nerve system and energize the whole body as well. So let's sit in the Gyan Mudra. Roll your shoulder back, head up, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. We do that for 5 times this time. For second time, breathe in. And for third time, take a deep breath in. And for the fourth time, take a deep breath in. And for the last time, take a deep breath in. Still keeping eyes closed, feel the vibration. The whole body sensitize to the chant of Om. Then gently take your both hands up in the air, rub them over for 20 seconds. You're trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand and make a cup and cover your face with it. Open your eyes with the closed palm of your hand. Feel the heat. Once the hands cool down to body temperature, slowly massage over your face, your neck, your arms. Excellent. So that gets the body in the active state to get the maximum benefit of pranayama. Today I'm going to start from the basic. When I was taking class yesterday, for the local person, English people, Scottish people, then I had to go through the basic. The body to be alive, body to be mobile. And you can say, what do you need? Tell me. Any one person, unmute yourself and say something. Body to be alive, what do you need?
Prana.
Oxygen.
Excellent. Prana. That's the answer I'm looking for. Prana.
Prana.
In India, we call it prana. In China, we call it chi. And in the universe, the world, we call it universal energy or life force. Agreed? Very important. Nothing moves in the world without the life force or the prana. Prana is all around us. Body to be active, you don't need oxygen, you need prana. Without prana, nothing will happen. How does prana come? Just prana comes from three sources: food and water, air we breathe in, and nature all around us. While you're listening to me, you can do deep breathing yourself. You're breathing any सांस तो आप ले रहे हैं, जीने मरने में एक सांस का फासला है. गहरा सांस लेते रहें. Focus on your pranayam, Bastika, and listening to me as well, because it's a need to know the whole science that will help you to get the maximum benefit of pranayam. Today, I just want to go back to basic to show you exactly. It's good to know sometimes to go back to basic and refresh your memory again, to remind you what you're trying to achieve with the yoga, pranayam, and so on. So prana, it comes from food and water, air we breathe in, and the nature. How much energy comes from food and water? How much prana comes from food and water? Anybody? Don't be shy. Anyone? You also know it by now.
10%.
20%.
Less than quarter. Excellent. Because you can't go 10, 20 because we don't know the exact amount. It's less than quarter comes from food and water. And we spend all our life eating and drinking. More than 50% comes from breath. Breath is the main vehicle for prana to enter your body. When you breathe in, you're taking in air, plus you're sucking with this prana as well into the body. That keeps the body active. From your heart pumping away, from lung breathing in and out, even your digestive system, excretory system, everything happens due to prana. If prana is not there, body dies. Ram Nam Satya hai, murda bada mast hai. That's what happens. So you need prana. Prana is stored at the solar plex. That's why you're born when you connect with your mother. Every nerve system is there. Prana never stays still. If you don't use it, it goes back to the finger, nose, out into the universe. That's why mudra, when you touch the finger, you direct those prana back into the body to energize certain part of organ to promote health. That's what it's trying. That's how mudra works. A lot of people do mudra, but they don't know how it works. What's happening when prana, you don't use it, it's going out to the inverse. By touching it, you increase your memory power, you increase vayu mudra, joint pain, and so on. You can do a lot of things, benefit yourself for different mudra as well. So far, so good. And the prana plays and the rest comes from nature, sitting under the sun, among the birds, the plant, birds and the bees, and all these will help you to promote good health. First, you have to feel, that's what I told the local people. Do you want to feel prana? They all said, yes. Tell me, I don't know what prana, what life force is. Never felt it. So I said, okay. There's energy channel in your body, 6 on either side. One comes from here to governor vessel and the conception vessel. They all ending in nails. So if you take your finger like this, rub your nail together, fast and vigorously. Let me meet. Just by doing this, you're energizing the whole prana in the body. Make sure not your thumb. If a female, if you do thumb, you rub your thumb as well, then you can grow mustache. You don't want that. Do you? For male, it's okay. For female, just the forefinger. Otherwise, my start होने लगेगा, सब घबरा जाएंगे, क्या हो गया? And what do the athletic do? When they, before the race, they do the attack, gives them more prana. Just shake your hand up. Fast and furiously. Just by shaking it, you kind of energizing the prana in your body. And then do once more, nail it again for 10, 20, 30 seconds. And then shake it once more. And now put your hand there. You feel the vibration, the pulse. That's the prana. So when you do that like that, you can feel something happening between the palm of your hand. Like a magnetic field. It's attracting. When you go backward, you put the pressure behind it. That's what life is. That's what prana is. That's what life force is. That's what chi is. That's what the energy is, positive and negative energy. That's what keeps the body alive. So far, so good. So it's what prana is all around us. So how do you get prana involved? To the breath, also a certain movement. By controlling your breath, you can gather more prana. That's where pranayama plays a big part in promoting health. And you can also, by slowing down the movement, slowing your breath, you can learn to, you can actually distress yourself as well. When you have when your body and mind are two separate identity, either gets frightened, what happens to your breath? Breath goes, breath goes heavy and faster. So there's a connection between body and the mind. The connection is the breath. The breath is the bridge between your body and mind. Whenever mind or body gets frightened, your breath changes. What Swamiji teaching is, by controlling your breath, you learn to control your mind. Mind is like a horse. If you don't look, लगाम नहीं लगाओगे, it's a very dangerous tool. जैसा mind सोचता है, वो body करता है. Mind गलत चीज सोचेगा, तो body भी गलत चीज करेगा. So really, you have to learn to control your mind. Once you control your mind, you make right decision, and the body becomes healthier. So it's very important to learn to, through breath, you learn to control your mind. Very important. So if you want more prana, all you have to do is scoop it. So first you want to reduce stress by slow movement. So you take your hand up, you breathe in gently. Go all the way up, and then twice the length of breathing in, you breathe out very slowly through your mouth. Again. There is two kinds of nerve system. Just by doing this, there's a parasympathetic nerve system and the sympathetic nerve system. Parasympathetic distresses you, and sympathetic nerve system increases your stress, fight, flight, and flight. So by doing this movement, which one did you activate? Tell me. Did you activate the parasympathetic nerve system or sympathetic nerve system? Which one do you think?
Sympathetic.
Sympathetic. Paranya. Najib.
Think about what you're trying to do.
Sympathetic.
You're trying to reduce stress. by doing this.
Sympathetics.
No, sympathetic gives you stress. Cortisol. You're actually reducing stress. So it's parasympathetic you're activating. So whenever you want to go to sleep and you feel angry, depressed, just breathe in gently for 4 units and breathe out for 8. That itself will calm you down and you fall asleep. That's why I do night time. When I go to sleep, I throw water, cool water over my face to activate the vagus nerve. And then when I'm sleeping, I don't do it with the hand. In my mind, I breathe in short 4 units and breathe out 8 units. Just by doing that for a couple of minutes, I just knocked over. I don't know when I fall asleep. You activate your parasympathetic nerve system. So body goes in de-stress mode and your body goes relaxation and you fall asleep. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Try that tonight. I can guarantee you'll fall asleep if you can't sleep well. Just by doing this. So the beauty is with the control of breath, you can activate your nerve system. That's one of the main benefits of pranayama. So I showed you how to activate the parasympathetic nerve system. Now, if you want to activate the flight and stress mode, then you do Kapalbhati. When you do that, body goes into stress mode. Just by doing this, you activate the stress, your cortisol is released, body goes in flight and it's trying to see what's happening, and your lung, everything starts functioning stronger. You're working hard with your body itself. And the last one is balanced breathing, which is Swamiji teaching, 2.5 seconds to breathe in and 2.5 seconds to breathe out. That keeps the whole thing in balance. So your body relax equally to parasympathetic. Your body goes to different system on and off. Sometimes goes in stress mode, distress yourself, but you can control it by breathing. That's what I'm trying to teach you. Sometimes we're doing breathing thing, but we don't know what we're trying to do. You just think of oxygen. A lot of people think by breathing in, you increasing the oxygen. You don't. More CO2 you have in your blood. CO2 is not toxin. More CO2 you have in the blood, more oxygen you absorb. Does that make sense? Because when your blood goes down to the organs and catches the CO2 and brings it back up, when it releases the CO2, it's got more empty cell. So you can absorb more oxygen, you can suck in more oxygen and take it to your body. That makes sense? So more CO2 you absorb in your blood, more oxygen you can absorb as well. For me, thinking that was quite complicated as well, but I kind of thought through my thought process, I managed to convince myself what's happening. You need to know the mechanism. So more CO2 releases in the air. That's why you're breathing out. The good yogi people will breathe in and hold for a few seconds and breathe out longer than breathing in. So you're getting rid of more CO2 you get rid of, more oxygen you can absorb, even short time. It creates a vacuum, space. So far, so any question on that? Do you all follow that? If you don't ask question, no problem. I'll explain again.
Can you explain it again, please, Uncle Ji?
See, what's happening is when you breathe in, you absorb whatever oxygen. But you can only absorb oxygen. The blood has the empty cells to absorb the oxygen. So more CO2 you absorb and throw into the air, breathing out, more empty cells in the blood is. Then you can suck in more oxygen from your air you breathe in and take it to your body. So CO2, more CO2 you have in the blood, more it helps you to absorb more oxygen. That's why usually you have to breathe out longer than breathing in. If you want to increase your CO2, more release into the air and absorb more oxygen in the short time, within the short period. Is that clear? Keep practicing, you will see the difference. Focus more on breathing out. Don't think of CO2 as a toxin. It's not a poison.
Sorry,
Something
Uncle Ji,
good.
I meant about the synthetic and breath you were
Okay.
talking about. I
Right.
missed that.
But because there's two kinds of nerve system, parasympathetic and sympathetic. Parasympathetic nerve activates your master gland, the body relaxes, your blood pressure goes down, everything goes in relaxation mode. See, body has a certain amount of blood. For argument's sake, you had a 10 pint of blood in your body. But the blood needs to supply nutrients and food to every part of the body, organs and cells and muscle. But body has created a valve which controls the amount of blood goes to each organ, what they require. So what happens is when you are in parasympathetic nerve system, that happens normal. There's no problem. Blood, energy, nutrients oxygen supply goes to every single cell in the amount they require to promote health and function properly. But when you go in stress mode, sympathetic nerve system, there is fight and flight, then the blood runs to your hands and feet to fight and defend yourself, run. When that happens, out of 10 pints, 7 pints is gone to that, then you have no blood left to go to the organs. For short term, stress is good for you. But if it happens for a long period, lack of blood supply to the organ will deplete the supply of nutrients and oxygen, and the organ can't perform well, and that's when you have diseases. Does that make sense now?
Yes, thank you very much.
It's quite important to know that. That's why.
Yes, I think so.
So whenever you're doing exercise, body going in stress mode. That's why Swami says after exercise, you do a savasana. You go to bring it back into parasympathetic nerve system. But technique I told you through breath, you can learn to do that. Just by breathing in gently and breathe that longer, you have to activate the parasympathetic nerve system itself. When you want to go to sleep, when you're from office, when you're coming back home, you can do that to relax your body. So when you come home, you don't get angry, don't stress, you leave the worries behind, and you become a much more user-friendly person. Another one you can do also is activate the thymus gland, which is among the chest, just tap your chest like that. That is self-release anxiety, depression, and so on. Very good. Breathing in and breathe in and breathe out to your mouth. Excellent. Just shake them out. So whenever you feel tired, just shake your hand like this, rub a nail, you'll get the energy back in automatically. Very important. So far, so good. Hope you like the way I'm going about today's class. If you don't, I can change the tone again, do it differently. Are you happy with that, what I'm saying? Are you happy to listen?
Yes,
all these things are important.
Very happy.
They're
Yeah, I
important
think
because you need to know what mind thinks, body delivers.
it is
जैसे आप रोज
important.
खाना में खाते हैं, मान लीजिए आप नमक कम खा रहे हैं, क्यों नमक कम खाते हैं? मान लीजिए ये नमक नहीं, मान लीजिए आप एवोकाडो खाते हैं, एवोकाडो क्यों खा रहे हैं? एवोकाडो का 100 different benefit है. The mind didn't know what to do. आप खा रहे हैं, आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. Because so many benefits, you won't feel the difference. पर हम एवोकाडो खा रहे हैं to lower my cholesterol. माइंड सोचता है हम इसको खा रहे हैं अपने कोलेस्ट्रॉल को लो करने के लिए, तो बॉडी कोलेस्ट्रॉल को लो करेगा, नथिंग एल्स. जैसा माइंड सोचेगा बॉडी डिलीवर करेगा. Does that make sense?
Yes.
इसलिए खाने में भी हम हल्दी खाते हैं, हम लोग खाने में हल्दी खाते हैं कि हम लोग को अच्छा लगता है, स्वाद में अच्छा लगता है, दाल में डाल के. तो हल्दी का पर्पस है प्रिवेंशन ऑफ डिमेंशिया, अल्जाइमर, फायदा करता है, और ऑल्सो रिड्यूस इन्फ्लेमेशन, जॉइंट पेन एंड सो ऑन. जिसको दर्द हो रहा है, हल्दी हम रात को गर्म पानी में कभी डाल खा जाए, हमारे पीठ में दर्द रहता है तो गर्म पानी में हल्दी आधा चम्मच मिला के पी लेते हैं, तो पीने से दर्द खत्म हो जाता है. Guys, tell my mind, हम ये पी रहे हैं to get rid of my back pain. जैसा सोचोगे वैसा होगा. Definitely, I can guarantee. Otherwise, your money back. नहीं होगा तो. नहीं यार, कौशल्या जी को हंसी आ गई है. हमारा
आप तो मनी ले नहीं रहे तो वापस कैसे करिएगा? मनी को ले नहीं रहे तो वापस कैसे करिएगा?
कहने का मतलब ये है कि I'm so confident with what I'm telling you. It will work if you do it with full conviction. ये हमारा कहने का मतलब है. I'm 110% confident it will help all of you if you do that right way, kind of idea. So now I think we did enough talk for today. Let's do some exercise. Your posture plays a big part in promoting health. So let's correct some of the posture. You do that daily, but I think we have to do that today as well, because COVID-19 is increasing again. You have to increase the lung capacity. Very important. And also nitric oxide exercise. All these plays a very important part. करना पड़ेगा. करो योग, रहो निरोग. Very important. It's no, even if you go on a holiday, Kaushlya Ji, you have to do yoga daily. Don't let it go because you're on a holiday.
No,
when doctor prescribes you medicine, you take it every day. Not say, oh, I'm on holiday, I won't take it today. You don't do that.
किताब लेके जा रहे हैं.
Okay, good, excellent. No, but that's why message is करते रहो, करो योग, रहो निरोग. And I haven't, since I met Swami, I haven't let go of that. But in between, I had some stressful life situation. I did stop yoga for 3-4 years. and my diabetes, my blood pressure, everything came back. So really, yoga, I know, helps you to manage your
Yeah.
body system much better. If you see, like, there's a lot of good example. Even Mohan Bhai talked about his own experience of he has so many times cancer as well, and he managed to, by doing pranayama, certain things, believing in himself, being positive. Yeah, and you got Romaji as well. Like a lot of people, I've got hundreds of cases in front of me, not here, but I've dealt with people with breast cancer, different thing, and try to help them and make them come out of it through the yoga and the certain lifestyle, eating certain herbal supplement and certain thing. Very important. All these things help you to do it. So let's do some posture exercise now. So put your hand like this. Let me just highlight myself so people can see it. You all know it anyway, exercise now. You all are expert. You all are yogis now. So just let me just put your hand there. You breathe in. You breathe out, you go the hand forward and your neck down, that posture, and engage your shoulder and hold it for, you don't have to hold your breath. If you can't hold your breath, just breathe in and out. And come back. Once more. And relax. Next, we're going to exercise the lung, top part of the lung. So put your hand there. It's like Caesar action. You there. When you go there, you breathe in, breathe out, and the one time at the top. That's the one session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excellent. Well, when you're tired, just shake them up. No problem. Next, we're going to expand the bottom section of the lung by holding your 5 finger there and coming back, same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, excellent. Now you expand the whole lung, put your hand there. Excellent. Well done. Just shake your hand again. Next, we're going to, when you're tired, just shake your hand. That is self-energize you. Now we're going to engage your shoulder, but turning like that. And do the opposite. Excellent. Next, like a swimming action, both hands go. And opposite. Next, put your hand there, left hand, right hand comes from there. Then the opposite, left hand comes up. Next, we do the top. Into the front. Excellent. Next, put your both hand there. Wrap your right hand around the left hand like this. And do Kapalbhati for 20 seconds. It's part of the Eagle pose. Excellent. Do the same thing with opposite. Left hand goes around the right hand. Next, then put namaste behind your back. Take up like that. And look up and do Kapalbhati for 20 seconds. Excellent. Just shake your hand again. Next, we'll do some hand exercise. Very good for any kind of problem in your arthritis, tingling from your finger. We use a lot of computer these days. iPhone, all the holdings. So everybody have pain there. Carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, frozen shoulder, and neck, spondylitis. All these are type of old age problem. It happens to as you get older. Also for young people these days, using mobile all the time. So let's put your hand there. Then make a 5 fist, thumb in the inside. And do the both hands together like that. Very good for carpal tunnel. Then put your hand like that. It's like a wiper with the hand. Excellent. Now make a tight fist, both hands together. You need to be height, same height as shoulder level, and turn them clockwise. And do the opposite. Now put your both knuckles together. Without opening it, go as far as you can, breathing, engaging your shoulder. And come back. Excellent. Now put your both hands there. Very good for tennis elbow, carpal tunnel, and also your chicken wing muscle there. All will go. You just putting this level and jerk with the jerk, breathe out forcefully. 20 times. 4, 5, 10. Excellent. Now go sideways. Do the exactly same as before. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Now keeping hand there, touch the front. This exercise is very good for prevention of frozen shoulder as well. As you breathe in, you go up gently. And you go up and you come back down, touching your shoulder blade the back. And breathe out. Excellent. Now we do the reverse. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. Now interlock your finger like this. And then you go all the way up. Raise it. And you breathe in. You breathe out, hand goes behind like that. You hold it for, you can breathe in and out, no problem. Then go back up. Excellent. Neck muscle, interlock your finger. Put it in the back of your head. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Put pressure in here. Hold it for 5 to 10 seconds and relax. Once more. My stomach is gurgling, saying, "Where's my food?" He's asking for my food. Sorry for that. And do the same thing in the front. I tend to do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat anything after a certain time in night time. Once more. My stomach is not behaving well today. Keep asking for more food. Don't know why. And relax. Excellent. Let's go with the right hand. Once more. And then the left hand. The interlock your finger, put the top down the way. Excellent. Next, put your hand there. While you're doing massaging your knee, rolling your shoulder around. And do the reverse. The benefit of this is prevention of frozen shoulder, knee pain, and also you're learning to love yourself. Very important. हम लोग दुनिया को प्यार करते हैं. हस्बैंड बीवी को प्यार करती है, बीवी हस्बैंड को प्यार करता है. अपने आप को प्यार करते नहीं है. जो अपने को प्यार करेगा वो स्वस्थ रहेगा. जो दूसरे को प्यार करेगा वो बीमार रहेगा. That's it. ऐसी कहावत बोलता है ना, स्टमक इन तो बीमारी बाहर भागता है, स्टमक आउट बीमारी अंदर आता है. इसलिए कपालभाति वाज अ गुड एक्सरसाइज. स्टमक अंदर करता ना तो ऑटोमेटिकली सब बीमारी बाहर निकल जाता है. और बहुत खाना खाते हैं, जब पेट बड़ा हो जाता है तो बीमारी अंदर आ जाती है.
We can't control for eating. What can you do?
पर प्राणायाम आपको मन को कंट्रोल करेगा. जब मन कंट्रोल करेगा तो अपने आप खाना सोच समझ के खाएंगे. जीना जीते हैं खाने के लिए या खाते हैं जीने के लिए, उस पर थोड़ा सा विचार करना पड़ेगा. जैसे बोलते ना है रसगुल्ला खाना है, खाओ. हमको डायबिटीज है, खाते हैं तो एक रसगुल्ला को तोड़कर धीरे खाते हैं आराम से, कि उसमें मतलब वो नहीं हो. मन को कंट्रोल करना है. नहीं तो आदमी एक खाता है, फिर दूसरा लेता है, फिर तीसरा लेता है, चार लेता है, उसका कोई अंत नहीं है. Too much of any one thing is bad for you.
I know, yeah.
That's why you have to control.
Thank you.
तो हम लोग क्या पे हम लोग कर लिए. I've lost the plot now. हम भी एज हमारा बढ़ते जा रहा है, बुढ़ा रहे हैं, थोड़ा क्या होता है दिमाग कभी काम नहीं करता है, दिमाग फंस जाता है कहीं जाके. हाँ, ये कर रहे थे. अभी आपको प्यार कर लिया है ना. अब हम लोग करेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच मीना जी. नाउ वी कैन डू सम नेक एक्सरसाइज. योर चिन डाउन. कितने का लोग का चिन नीचे नहीं आता है, तो चलो ओपन योर माउथ. दैट विल हैव टू पुट द चिन डाउन. Breathe out and go up. Breathe in. Breathe in. Excellent. Next we get the bend down sideways. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. Next, we're going to breathe in and look behind your back, breathing out. And we have a lot of female visitors as well. They all tend to have a thyroid problem. So the best way to do the twist of the half circle, which is very good for spondylitis as well, also for exercise your thyroid gland. Your chin down, open your mouth. You're rubbing your chin against the chest for 20 times. Excellent. Now you take the head round the circle clockwise, anti-clockwise for 3 times each. Nice and gentle. Listen to your body, not too fast. Then we do the opposite. Excellent. Well done. So you managed to do the exercise for the neck. Now we're going to do some just twisting action. You've been sitting for some time as well. Let's do some first just put your hand in the front like this and you go sideways. Breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Excellent. Next, you both hands in the front. You're twisting left and right, breathing in. Excellent. Next one, you take your right hand behind your back, left hand is shoulder, look behind the back. Excellent. Well done. Now, so we've done a lot of exercise for your shoulder. Now we're going to the spine, to the mudra, all the way back up to focus on your spine and do Kapalabhati. Your hands should be touching the ears, full extension, as high as you can, for 30 seconds. Excellent. The last 2 weeks, my weight is stuck at 92.05. So hopefully next week, coming week, I'm planning to go to 91 at least. Going slowly, but then that's the best way. If you go slowly, you maintain it. If you go too quickly, it goes up quickly as well. So really, you have to do it gradually, which is much better. Next one, we want to do is shake your leg in the front. Just shake your, sitting sometimes, just shake your leg up and down. Just get the circulation moving properly. What I want to do, I want to be break now for 10 minutes. So like Kaushlya, you to do the leg toes and wiper exercise and all that. Don't mind do that for me, Kaushlya? You don't mind? Are you okay to do that? Unmute yourself, please. Thank you. You can need to move the camera slightly down so you can see the, sorry. That's it. Excellent. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right. अभी हम लेग की एक्सरसाइज करेंगे.
That's it.
बिना चेयर पर बेसी में थाई अभी इतना क्यों इतना करे?
Pardon?
How can you do it on the chair?
Same way, just
Just to
go
move
to
the legs. How much you can
Lie
move the
back.
legs?
Oh, okay. On
like
the
this, yeah.
chair. Okay.
और मसाज कीजिए. Clapping.
Keep smiling. मुस्कुरा लीजिए मेरे भाई बहन.
वो सैलरी कर रही तो डर लगता है. रोना भी आ जाता है कभी.
Moving. Right. Moving the toes and fingers. All fingers and toes.
Forcefully.
Forcefully. Now, breathe in.
out.
Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We clockwise and anti-clockwise both sides 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're doing the clapping. Now is wipers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're doing the leg exercise. Linga mudra. Under the knee. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Round. 1. Big red circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're doing cycling clockwise and anti-clockwise. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right other legs. Same thing, Linga Mudra. With the Linga Mudra. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Circle clockwise and anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Doing cyclings clockwise, anti-clockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And moving. Now, the right leg, put it on your left thigh. And we're doing 5 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, clockwise rotate and anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, tap it. Now acupressure.
All the
Toes
fingers.
and all fingers between the all fingers. Press it down. On front also. Massages all between the legs. heels, middle parts, all nicely massages on the front also, and then tap it also, and then you got to hold like a baby.
कृष्णा को उठाइए
बेबी को प्यार कीजिए. Another legs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now rotate both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now acupressure. Toes and fingers all अच्छी तरह से मसाज कीजिए. Between the fingers. Acupressure. And middles and heels and top one also अच्छी तरह से मसाज कीजिए. Pressing. और leg को massage. Front one also. One channel. Now baby को hold कीजिए. बेबी को प्यार कीजिए.
उठाइए.
Now we doing the titli, butterfly.
उठाइए पाँव को मेरे भाई बहन. कुछ नहीं होगा. जो भी होगा अच्छा होगा. कुछ टूटने वाला नहीं है. उठाइए. ऊपर उठाइए, नीचे रखिए. It's very good for hip joints and the pumping the lymph fluid upwards. Life force fluid जिसको बोला जाता है lymph fluid, pumping upwards. That's right. And थोड़ा मुस्कुरा लीजिए. कुछ नहीं होगा. That's right. Keep smiling. क्या बात है. वाह. That's ये होना चाहिए.
Right. Now we're going to do the grinding 20 times.
No, 40 times.
40 times, yes.
आज मारना है सबको. आज सब कुछ बहुत.
Yeah, 20
20 times. I think बोले 20 40 नहीं मिला. 20.
Linga mudra.
Linga mudra.
Yeah. Lean forward, breathe out, and go back with the breathe in. पूरा.
1.
मैं मार्क गार्डन आया था, उससे बात करना था इसलिए.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
पूरा पीछे जाए हो सके इतना.
11,
While you breathe in.
12, 13.
Make sure your arm is straight.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Other way.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Okay, let's
इससे हमने रियलाइज किया, इसमें ना आप जो क्लॉकवाइज जाते हैं sometimes you have to do anti-clockwise as well. 20 times clockwise, तब different muscle use कीजिएगा. हम चालू एक बार करते ना, you should do 20 times clockwise and 20 times anti-clockwise. So that will give you more benefit, you know.
Yeah.
कौशल्या जी तो expert हो गई है हमको. गुरु कौन चेला कौन पता नहीं, सोचना पड़ रहा है हमको.
Spread the legs.
We spread the legs. Same number. 20 times.
Yeah.
पहले हाथ को ऊपर कीजिए.
And go sideways.
Go sideways.
Touch your toe, head down, and breathe it here. That's right.
Go
And
on the other side.
straight. Touch your toe, head down, and breathe.
Right. अभी
नमस्कार कीजिए.
नमस्कार.
पूरा आ गया ये. That's right. और भी आइए, और भी आइए, कुछ नहीं होगा. Take a deep breath here. Up again. Once more. Another 6 inches forward. Come forward. Come forward. आगे आइए. सर नीचे रखिए. And breathe here. That's fantastic. Okay, now
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
लंबा श्वास लीजिए मेरे भाई बहन. पहले श्वासोश्वास कर लीजिए. Take a deep breath.
अभी हम दही से माखन निकालेंगे. 20 times?
30 times.
30 times. Okay.
20 times, 2 times. Both. No, एक ही बात है. 30 30.
Right, we're doing 30 times. Legs and hands is crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
Relax. You want us to do the Mandukasana, Shravanji? Yeah, come. Do the Manduka.
Right.
हाँ वही करते मंदुकासन.
हाँ, Mandukasana करते.
Vajrasan? नहीं था अभी क्या.
Saranjanka, we can't hear you. You unmute yourself.
Sit in the Vajrasan, like Kaushalya is doing just now. Can you do that? After that, Kaushalya back in Vajrasan. I'm
Yeah.
doing this here, no problem. Problem is, this is exercise you should do every day, half an hour before the meal time. It's like improve your digestive system.
Okay.
So what you do, you're exercising your pancreas, your liver and gallbladder, and your spleen and your stomach. Those 4 play an important part in improving your digestive system. So first, you breathe in properly, breathe out completely with your side face at the belly button. That's for pancreas. And you go down, touch the floor if you can, and then look up and do Kapalbhati for 40 times. And then gently come up, breathing in and out. Do that once more. Breathe in and breathe out completely. The stomach there, and you go down and look up and do Kapal. Excellent. Come back up. So that was the first part to increase the pancreas. Now we're going to exercise your liver and your gallbladder, your spleen. The right hand just above your thighs, you put it there. That controls your liver and gallbladder. And the left hand over the thighs compared to your spleen. You breathe in again. Breathe out completely. Go down and look up and do Kapalbhati for 40 times. This way you're exercising your liver and your spleen at the same time. Very good for people lack of immunity, increase your immunity and increase your liver function. Fatty liver, sluggish liver, everything improves. And gently come back up. And the last once more. Go down and look up. And come back. And also, obviously, if you have very severe diabetes, then you can do that for longer, 1 minute, 2 minutes. That itself improve more insulin. Left is the stomach now. You bring your left hand over right hand on your stomach. And you go down, look up. And come back up once more. And come back up. Excellent. Also, sometimes you don't have to bend down. If you have a certain severe back pain, things like that, even using your hand, you can energize certain organs. Just by putting your hand near the pancreas, you exercise your pancreas. Just do Kapalbhati here. Just stand sitting up like that. And if you have a fatty liver, sluggish liver, then you put your both hands on the liver side, right side, and you do it there. And if you're anemic, then you do on the left side. If you want to reduce your stress, you can put your both hands on your thymus gland at the middle of the chest and Kapalbhati there for 30 times. What I'm trying to say, hand has the power to send the prana to certain part of the body to exercise your organ. Sometimes also nighttime I do it. I just tap my stomach just to keep right. Tapping itself. Exercise your liver, your pancreas, and your spleen all the time. And one of the best exercises you can do before the meal time is 20 times. Put your forefinger tight against your palm of your hand and thumb over it. Just by doing this, right hand, your little finger exercise your liver, index finger, your ring finger, pancreas, middle finger, kidney, index finger, adrenal glands. By doing this, exercising that, left hand, so right hand liver, and left hand your heart, your pancreas, your kidney, and your adrenal gland. Just by doing this, you're exercising the whole organ. You produce more insulin, help to balance the sugar level.
Uncle, did you say you do that before meal or something?
Just before meal, yes. Then you produce more insulin, more energy to digest your food as well. Okay?
Okay, half an hour or
No. Do the Mandukasana half hour before, but this you can do it right before the meal as well.
anytime? Okay, thank you.
So I can see everybody around the table, whole family sitting and doing this. That'll be a fun. They'll say, what the heck is this?
क्या हो रहा है?
When you invite a friend and party, say, we all have to do this Mandukasana before the meal time, half an hour. They will think this is a joke, some kind of joke. I know. Health is your true wealth. Really, you have to do it. You know, that's the best way of improving your health, kind of idea. Also, I said to you, a lot of emotion affects your health. If you're angry, if I'm angry at Mark here sitting beside me having his coffee, then I don't affect him. I damage my own liver. So when you're angry, you damage your own body, your liver function. When you grieve, your lung. When you're worried, your stomach. When you're stressed, your brain. And when you fear, your kidney. So really, please try to control your emotion through breath. When you feel emotional, just breathe into your hand gently 4 times and breathe out longer than breathing in. That itself will be able to distress you and you control your emotion and promote good health. Very important. Also shaking your hand up, that itself energizes as well. Gives you more prana in the body. Or rubbing your nails together. All these are techniques. Whatever works for you, you do it. And learning to love yourself, very important. Yoga connects with yourself to find who you are. What's the purpose of your life? What are you doing here? You're not here just to have a big car, big house, and so on. It's about finding yourself. Purpose. I've found my purpose since I met Swamiji to promote health. That's what I'm doing in my whatever time I have left. I know I'm going to live to 100. So I'm not going to let you go that easy, boys and girls. I'm going to chase you. I'm always going to be around poking you, making you do yoga on a daily basis until my last breath. This is what life is about, isn't it? Finding that purpose. Very important. Rub your hands together. Very good to improve the circulation as well. Then you generate enough heat and then you clap it over. Put your fingers, clap it over. You stop, the hand will go toward, then you clap it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And one of the best ways to exercise the whole body organ is via laughter. Give me a big laughter. Come on. Ah, 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 for last time. And one of the best ways to laughter also is when you say ho ho, you exercise your face, your mouth, ha ha, your heart, and he, your solar place. So you go ho ho, ha ha, he, 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 ho ho, ha ha, excellent. Well done. We're still working on your energy prana. Next, prana is to play a prana. A very important thing is your lung need to be strong, expand fully. So let's sit in the Gyan Mudra, upside down in Chin Mudra. Try to expand the bottom section lung through the use of pranayama of Bhastrika and Kapalbhati. For sitting in Chin Mudra, we do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. If you're doing Khichdi Mudra, roll your tongue back up, then the breath will be deeper and more chance of expansion. Next, you do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Excellent. Then we do the Adi Mudra to expand the top section of the lung. Your thumb, put your thumb in the middle, make it tight fast. Put it across there. And do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Then we do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds now, expanding the top section of the lung. Excellent, well done. So now we're going to do some exercise to expand further. Put your hand down there. You breathe in, you go up. One. Keep doing it. Excellent. Next, put your hand there. You go back, you breathe in when you go there. Go back. Excellent. Now make a tight fist. You go up, you breathe in. Excellent. Just shake your hand up. Excellent. Perfect. Now we're going to do the first pranayama of Bhastrika. The beauty of doing Bhastrika is sitting in Gyan Mudra. That will help increase your memory power. Then in Khichdi Mudra, roll your tongue back up. That will make the breath deeper, longer, so more chance of expansion and more air going into your lung. And meditate on the third eye, which helps able to reduce your stress as well. And finding yourself, what the purpose of life. You become more aware of yourself as well. Sitting in Gyan Mudra, roll it back up. Keep doing it.
कभी किसी को मत कभी किसी पे न सता कभी किसी को न जाने कल को तेरा क्या हाल हो यहाँ पर न जाने कल को तेरा क्या हाल हो यहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा जो हंस जैसा जीवन चाहता है बशर को जो हंस जैसा जीवन चाहता है बशर को चुन ले गुणों के मोती बिखरे जहाँ जहाँ पर चुन ले गुणों के मोती बिखरे जहाँ जहाँ पर शत्रु का क्या भरोसा कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छू ले कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छू ले इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर प्रभु का नाम जप ले वही आसरा यहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा सांसों का क्या भरोसा ओम ओम excellent. So that gives your body the vitality, the urja, everything. So let's now do some 90 gauks exercise. You're putting a cover your palm like this and put your tongue in the top part of your teeth. That will send the vibration to nasal passages and produce 30% more nitric oxide to kill any viral, any fungus, any kind of infection going to the nasal passage. Excellent. Now we do some nitric oxide exercise quickly. So we'll stand up. We've been sitting there quite comfortable for some time now. So let's do some
क्या कराएगा भैया?
Stand there gently, just relax, just shake your body up, get some energy. Make sure you just warm up, just shake your body up. One, listen to your body, that will be nice and gentle. Excellent. Let's see the dead man walk.
Fifteen, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Excellent. Next you do the star jump without anything, nothing moving apart from your hand.
1, 2, 5.
Now I can't cheat either because you're like counting me, so make sure I do 20 times.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
Excellent. Now put your beach ball in the front, just lay all the way up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
And just shake your body up. We only do it once today. That's it. No more. Enough. Today's weekend. We have a nice and easy day. Saturday. Now let's go on to now finishing the class off by Brahmani Udgita and Prana. Very important. We didn't do much about pranayama, but today main thing I want to focus was on prana, and the Bhastrika is one of the best way to get, and also to get your prana, increase the lung capacity by 30%. And just to summarize it, pranayama is one of the best way to exercise your, fix your internal organs. All organs get exercise and promoting good health and increase your lung capacity by 30%. Very important. So let's set the thumb to close your earlobe, index finger on your forehead, covering your eye for 3 times, do a bumblebee, and Khichdi Mudra. Energy you want to go to the crown chakra. And then sitting in Gyan Mudra, this time we chant Om with just O and Ma, just start, because only we achieve up to here already. So take a deep breath in. Om. Still keeping your eyes closed, we do pranam, which is silent, deep breathing, focusing on your third eye. It's part of a meditation for 30 seconds. Take it very silent, deep breathing. I've activated the pineal gland. Gently take your both hands up in there, rub them together. Turn it over. May all be happy.
May all be
May
happy.
all be healthy.
May all be healthy.
May all enjoy prosperity.
May enjoy the best of the prosperity.
May
May none suffer.
May none suffer.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's do the Kaushlya. We do the in Sanskrit as well. Do you mind, Kaushlya ji?
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Badarani Prashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tameva Mata Japita Tvameva. Tvameva bandhu jasakha tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravidam tameva. Tameva sarvam mama deva deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Let's roll like a lion now. Put your hand like this in Vajrasana if you can't sit down. And your tongue need to come out and focus on your third eye. Very good for your speech therapy and everything else as well. Yeah. Ah! 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 Massage your throat. And I like the way some of the teachers do the laughter class. Rather than laughing, just laugh. First you smack your thighs. Ah, 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 ah. Then your then your knee. Then your calf muscle inside. And then outside. And one of the best laughter is. Thank you very much. Oh God, I totally.
You got Yogi come and give you a hug as well.
Thank you so much.
And give yourself a hug, yes. Mwah. I go mwah, 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 mwah. I give myself a
Thank you.
Excellent.